What is up, everyone? Hope y'all had a great week. Oh shoot, I'm knocking everything over. So, how y'all have been? Hope everyone has been good and great and awesome. So, as usual, little small updates that we're going to do right off the bat. So, yeah, I bought this thing. Skulls. Freaking amazing. Because somehow the ones that I 3D print, they don't have that much depth. So, but we're working on it. Slight secret. So yeah, I have been using this ones. Quite awesome. Set of skulls. Actually, I have to find something that it's a little bit cheaper because these ones are a little bit expensive. Not gonna lie. We got from Orkwood our bust from Orkwood, which is freaking amazing. Not gonna lie, it has a lot of green powder and stuff, but yeah, it works. I'll clean it up afterwards. I still have to clean up the supports because it has some slight supports holes, but we'll drill it out just fine, I think. And we'll be doing this one because I think he will be releasing a tutorial for this. So yeah, that one is checked and ready. What else do we got? Oh, I finished another miniature, which is this one. Okay, let me change to the other view because otherwise you guys won't see it. Yeah, it's this one, which is actually, I think it came out actually quite good. Even though on the camera you see the colors in a more vivid way, and in real life it's more like it's less intensive. That's what I was trying to find, the word that I was trying to find. It's less intensive. Okay, this wasn't a good idea. Let me just shake this thing really quick, because somehow the paint that I used to create the puddles, oh shit, this isn't the, oh my god, this is glue. It was this one that I wanted to use. Yeah, so the paint that I used to create the puddles, somehow when I mixed acrylic paint, it fucked them up. I don't know why, but it did. So that's a bummer, not gonna lie. So what I use normally to create these puddles, it's this thing. It's, I think I need to put a mixture ball in here, because somehow they create like they sediment. Let me just finish this real quick. But yeah, the miniature in person, I think it's way better than what it turns out on the cameras on the phones, because the cameras on the phones, they actually increase the intensity of the color and everything. And I have been working on it, but I haven't managed to put my camera on the phone with the same color intensity as what I'm seeing in real life. But still, here on the camera, it also oh, it's really sedimented at the end. Holy shit. Let me just shake it on my vortex mixer here. See if I can knock off all that paint that it's accumulated. Okay, started to budge. Because I had this for a while, but I haven't used it. But yeah, this creates like a really, really cool and interesting puddle effect. Look at that. Uh, it isn't budging. Okay, now we got it. Look, it's actually really insane how it turns out. Even around here, I don't know why, but it dried out. Maybe it was because I mixed the. Maybe because I mixed the acrylic color. Because this right here was supposed to be all in mud. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm glad I showed you guys because I didn't notice this shit. Yeah, this is supposed to be mud. Here is supposed to be mud as well inside the gray thingy. The only thing that I don't like about this is the bubbles. It creates some bubbles, but it's manageable. Yeah, look at that vibe. I think the vibe is great, right? It creates like a really nice vibe with the puddles. And they stay like this. They like dry up and it looks like resin, but it isn't. I don't know what they use. Is a liquid crystalline product specially designed to reproduce small puddles and standing dirty water on dioramas and vignettes. Okay, sure. Yeah, as I was saying, I did the glowing eyes in blue just to create some contrast there. I was thinking of going with green, but I think green would be too bright and it wasn't going to work out as well. I even did here the freehand, the non-metallic metal on the knee as well, freehand on the hand, and freehand here sculpted on the ornaments around the thingy, on the cape. Yeah, and I think it turned out good. It looks better in real life, not gonna lie. But yeah, I know this is from Trench Crusade, so it shouldn't be this glowy. But I was thinking, like, I know Trench Crusade is like, how do you say it? It's on a really dark universe, but I always like to think of it on a way that everything had color in the beginning, right? It wasn't just all that gloomy dark thing. So the way that I painted the miniature, what I like to think about it is this is like the beginning before they went to war, you know, before they got all gloomy and dark and shit. So yeah, what I'm doing on this miniature for Squidmar is I'm trying to use a technique thought by Ninjon, at least that's where I saw it. Because one of the things that I really struggle with is finding colors to use on a specific miniature, right? So, and sometimes I end up using always the same colors. For example, for metal, using always the same grays, the same black, the same blue to create the shade, everything, right? Only on the OSLs or something like that is where I normally swapped colors. And for example, leather, stuff like that, I would always use the same colors. And I would kind of struggle to use the other ranges of colors that I have. So one of the things that I saw on the Ninjon channel was he started looking up for color palettes. And let's say you have like a color palette with 5 colors. He would only use those ones, and then by using those ones, he would then force himself to mix those colors and make them blend and work together. And at the same time, he would force himself to go out of his comfort zone because he wasn't normally using those type of colors, right? So yeah, I loved that idea. I'm not gonna lie, I really loved it, and yeah, I went onward with it. So right now, this is what I have. So on this miniature from Squidmar, oh, this is the color card, by the way, sorry, forgot to mention it. This is the color card that he has. It's like this thing. By the way, I bought his deck of cards, right? His deck of colors. So I just took a print from his YouTube video because he doesn't have them prepared yet. So, and I wanted to try it right away. So yeah. And this is the mood set for this card. So here is where I'm trying to come up with all these colors, all these 5 colors that I have here. These are the colors that he has on the card. And this is what I'm trying to use to guide myself and force myself to use these colors and try to blend them together. And I think a good miniature to start this with was one that I already had primed, which was this one. It was the one coming from Squidmar. It's from his set of colors. So yeah, I thought, why not using that one? So yeah, I went forward with it, and here we are. Actually, let me just add a little bit of water to my cup here. So I'm almost out of water somehow. So yeah, sorry for the water. I really like to talk. You already know the drill. But yeah. Oh, another thing, I removed the softbox from here because it was really cluttered. Because I normally just use one, so I removed the other one. And I removed all the boxes from Warhammer and everything that I had here, and I moved way back. Actually, to my back. It's like over there somewhere. So let's start. I know I can't make a green out of this, but it would be awesome if I could do it. But I don't. Ooh, maybe I can. Wait 1 second. Well, it doesn't look like a green to me. It's more like a grayish green. Because I wanted to paint the log. Maybe I'll paint the log in black and then highlight it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Okay. We'll think about it in a second. It was really nice. I never thought about this way regarding painting, and it was a really nice approach, you know, and a really good thing that I found on Ninjon channel. Oh, another thing that I stopped using was, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have the sponge anymore that I normally would clean my brush, because yeah, I had a problem with it, which was I noticed that thanks to the sponge, I would be constantly removing the paint, not the paint, sorry, the water from the brush, and it was bugging my brain out. Because a lot of the times my brush would just, you know, it would just dry as fast as it could, and I had to, and I felt like I needed to put more water onto the paint so it would last longer. Yeah, and that's not cool at all. Okay, I really need to clean this orange because the recesses are really intense. Too rough. Too rough, too many mistakes. Another thing that I started using, I don't know if you guys noticed, was this one. Wrathgore handle, the V3 grip, it's just fucking insane, bro. It grips so well onto your hand. It has, of course, the support here, which is also awesome. And I really, really dig it. Because this support, it's so cool because you can do something like this. You can like have that backup rest, because normally when you're trying to paint with other stuff, you're like doing like this and going like that, but you don't have too much, you're like too further away from the miniature than you want it to be. And yeah, with this I don't feel that. Now that I look at the miniature, I found out that the miniature has a leftover of the support. Fuck my life. Let me see if I can clean it without damaging it too much. The paint. There is a support here. there was a piece of support there. Let me see if I can remove this excess as well. Like, this is a miniature that I had for so long, and I don't know why, but I primed it without removing the supports leftovers. I don't know why I did it. It's dumb, I know. It's also stupid as fuck. Don't know why I did that, but hey, it is what it is. What is this, 2000? Oh, another cool thing that I found out. I found it on Ninjon YouTube videos as well, but I did a different thing. So what I found out is he used these sanding sticks, but here in Portugal, and I think overall on Europe, it's a little bit difficult to find these ones, right? But I noticed how like stable and strong they are, and I noticed right away that he has like this a plastic strip on it. So I thought it was like sanding sticks, real sanding sticks for it, but they are just those nail files, you know, cut in strips. So what I did was I ordered a bunch. Let me see where it is. So I went a little bit above and beyond, and I bought these nail files that you see here, and I cut them on the cutting mat with a rule, so they will be almost all straight. Then I numbered them so I could know which one it was which. But like this, you can see that I have a shit ton of sanding sticks from only 3 files. Pretty nice. So that way it's way cheaper and you can do it yourself whenever you want. Yeah, okay, it's this one. Let me see if I can sand it down just really quick. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really good to have this, because the problem that I had with, for example, the ones from Green Stuff World and stuff like that, it was they were sponges, right? And the stuff with sponges is you can't apply too much pressure if they are too small. They begin to budge a lot. So yeah. There. I think I got it. Let me grab a little bit of primer. Just a small drip. Grab my synthetic brush. The primer. What the fuck is happening? Did I forget to mix? Oh yeah, I did forget to mix. Nice. Always mix your bottles, boys. Always mix your bottles. Okay, much better. My cat was here the other day. Freaking hell, bro. I have hairs everywhere. She went. Little devil, that one. I don't know why I didn't paint the hand with the skin tone. The fuck am I doing? It's not this one, it's this one. I don't know if that bit. Should I put? I think this is muscle. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is muscle. Another thing that I'm also doing is I'm forcing myself to use more like layer consistency instead of using just opaque consistency, because I would be using a lot of the times a layer, like a base coat layer consistency, but really thin. And the problem was I wasn't always seeing the correct color, and when I build it up, it would get really strange. Okay. To fix this, I need to paint this part as well. I don't know what happened to me. There are a lot of places that I didn't put color on. Maybe I was just rushing it. Just maybe. So another thing that's really good that started to happen to me is I started to follow the advice from Tommy Soul, and his advice was that you needed to stop like removing the entire humidity and water from the brush. And I have explained in a couple of lives in the past about this, And it's so fucking true. Like, you don't know how much it changed my life in this past week, removing that sponge from my desk, and at the same time not removing the humidity from the brush. It was really life-saving. Because the deal is, every time that I'm going to put more paint or something like that, if my brush is out of water, the thing is that I'm always constantly adding only this type of paint, and this type of paint is drying, right? It's drying with time. So one of my main issues that I had was exactly that. I was always and always having the issue where the paint was drying faster here, because since it had water or thinner or whatever, it would act faster. And by having like the brush, and you can see that sometimes I remove a little bit of the water, but it still has water. Like, you can see that it still has a shit ton of water. So when I add again, I keep the same consistency. And since I'm doing this on a faster rhythm, because I need to go back and forth and fetch more water and stuff, you'll see that the paint, not only I use more paint at a faster ratio, I also, fuck, I had a little tiny piece of support there. Fuck. And I have like a huge block of paint that it's missing here. Let's see if I can salvage that. Okay, let's go on to the black now. Smoke black. And with this, what I'm saying is, I kept the same consistency over and over again because I know exactly how much water it is on my brush. Also, I noticed that I only started using from half the range because the amount of water here wouldn't let the paint flow towards it, you know, towards the ferrules as much. So yeah, these things that I forced myself upon, like, they're life-changing. And Tommy Soul is like a god amongst men regarding his teachings about this. I think I saw it on a podcast, and I read his book, like that book that where he did the Kickstarter. Really inspiring. Not gonna lie, really inspiring. Really good thing to read. Because you see stuff in a really different perspective, which I find really awesome. And made me think. Like, I literally sat down on my desk and started like doing his exercises and stuff, and it was awesome. Really, really awesome. Okay. I think I need to clean this one. Right there. Shit. Okay. The separation line here. Even though it's orange. Ah, shit. I went for the chin. Didn't meant to hit the chin. Yeah. Mm. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I was trying to do the green for the the green here for the tree. Fuck. Almost forgot how to say it. And now I managed to do it. I wasn't trying to do this one, but yeah, sure. Actually turned out to be a brown, a greenish brown. I think we'll manage. So what I'm trying to do here is everywhere where I don't have orange, I'll apply it. And I'll correct this at the same time. Some places that I think the light wouldn't bounce. Help it. Let me change. Because this is going to be heavy work, so let me change to my synthetic brush here. I was going like for a grayish tone for my boots. I wasn't actually expecting this to be what I was. I wasn't expecting to do this color. See, and here is where I say this forces me to learn and understand better the mixture of colors and stuff. on camera? No. Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not going to do this always, but I intend to use this trick from Ninjon on regarding the deck of cards and everything on a lot of miniatures, because I wanna practice, right? As a newbie that it's only on what 11 months or something around this, like I really want to practice this color manipulation and stuff. It's so awesome to see that as soon as you start heating with the color that it's supposed to be onto the piece with the rest, it begins to like taking shape. It's really interesting. So let's be careful here so I don't... And the minute I said that, fucking flipped. Because I don't want to paint the fur. And the fur, it's really mixed. Another thing that I'm also using that I quite like, I didn't expect to liking it this much, is wet blending. It's actually really nice. Because right away you just skip the transition right there. I think this is the most woody tone that I can get with this color scheme. And since we have a dark area, like a shadow area, and then you have a brighter area, it's interesting to see how the light is working. Even though here should be some highlights. Oops. Here should be some highlights, but whatever. So if I add a little bit of this, oh, right, and regain the color. Okay, okay, very nice. Let me swap this one right here. Oh, actually, it's right here somewhere. Okay, so it's beginning to have some shape on it. I think that's good, right? Hmm. Another piece of support right here. Okay, now. Okay, like this is beginning to have some shape. So what color? Well, maybe like this and this. Can I like a Shiva bony? Maybe this one, this stone. I can't understand right away what is bone and what isn't. Oh, here it is, bone. Oh, this is all fur? Okay. So it's fur mixed in with bone. Okay. Is this green? Okay, nice. Another color by accident. Oh, maybe I can then use the gray for the boots, since I have this green now. So mixing this orange with the smoke black, we got green. Would you look at that? Think like this will look way cooler than what it was. Oh yeah, like this. Now it starts to begin looking like a freaking tree. It was looking more like a dead tree or something like that. I'll reapply the orange and the yellow in the highlight steps, Because I know I removed the yellow, but I really needed to remove it on most of the miniature, otherwise I couldn't see exactly the color. It was too overwhelming, at least for me. What a tight spot. And this is almost working as a wash. Fuck. Well, that's strange. So now I'm going to put some of this wood tone, but more lighter, where it should be highlighted from above with that yellow tone. This will be our mid-tone, I guess. So I'm not applying on everything. Okay, now it's looking a little bit better. Because now the color from the branch actually blends in with the orange in a better motion. Because since it's mixed from orange, it blends right up. Look at that. It almost blends right up. So now, I think I'll do this. I'll just thin down the orange, properly thin. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to start like blending. Onto these parts, and I'll fix as well the lighting. So here should be light, here should be a little bit of light also, and here. Okay. Okay. So now I think we are having good blends. See if I can blend the skin. Oh, actually, this part shouldn't be. What? Oh. Ah, fuck. I have to put. I have to like do a better control regarding my brush. Still learning that. So what should I use this tone for? Because I need to do those jugs. Let me see. If I add this pastel, ooh, create like a gray. Hmm. And if I use the green gray and I add smoke black, I have like this blackety tone. Oops. I painted the orange, which wasn't supposed to do that. Here, up here, and on the side, there is no orange. It should be this gray. And here we also have a highlight. So let me paint the bracelet. Maybe the cane I should do on another color. Maybe I'll do it on. We'll try and mix everything just to see which one is it we get to. I know the necklace shouldn't be on this color, but I'm doing just to understand where is the separation at. Because at this moment I don't see too much separation. And I need to have a separation right here. Oh shit, I forgot to zoom. I need to have like a separation right here between the boot, a really small line, and here as well. So maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower this one. I'm gonna grab my 3 zeros brush. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a little bit of black, a little bit of orange, and with this one, this greenish thing. Oh, actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of this gray also, because this has a little bit of orange and a little bit of gray, so like this, it should blend nicely between the two. I'm gonna add a little bit of tan, a bit of smoke, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a separation there, and a separation right here and on other muscles. And like this, when I give the layer again on the orange, or a very thin one, it should blend everything. Since this is an orange from gray, and since this is a gray from orange and whatever, smoke black and everything, it should blend. It should. I don't know if it's going to, but it should. The teeth there. Fuck it, I'm painting the teeth as well. This gray. And I'm out of black. At least my black is all fucked up. Yeah, exactly. I'm all out of black. So let me just shake this really quick. Let's add a little more, because we have been using this quite a while for almost everything. So, oh, this has too much paint, less water. Let's add a little bit thin. Okay, nice. Where was I? Oh, right. Maybe the bone, I'll leave it there like that, and then I'll add it up and raise it. So let's try and do a little bit of the eyes. I think I need to correct that for sure. I think like this is better, but not so much upwards. Okay. Let me grab a little bit of this one. It's clean. Dry there. Let me see. Okay, way better. We still need to clean this tiny piece there, and then we're cleaning this one up. fuck I touched with the brush? Oh. Oh, it was on the branch. Okay, that wasn't too worrisome. Okay. Like that, the eyes are coming up together. And how am I gonna do this? Because now I need to do like a really small dot on the eye around that black. And it's dry. Fucking life. Should have added more water. Let's do this with the bigger one. Okay. Let's see if we can manage to do this. I know it's upside down, bear with me. Okay. And I think I managed to do it. Time to add it. Let's see. Oh yeah, managed to do it. Look at that. Fucking hell. Nice. I'm just experimenting here or something. Oh look, we got the brown we needed for the skull. Look, that's actually a good brown. Like a good skull brown. Right? Let me see if I can add this one up to here. 'Cause that would really help to sell the bone effect here. Okay, nice. Oof, like that. Instantly contrast. Really good instant contrast. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let me just grab a little bit of water here. Okay, let's do this. So we got the mixture of the green used on the thing here. Now we use yellow. And ta-da! We have our first highlight. And it's actually a good color. So let's not try and do what I normally do, which is removing the layer beneath. I think that is one of my biggest mistakes I do everywhere. Is whenever I'm doing like a layer above the previous one, I don't know why, but I always remove it. I don't leave it to be as I should. So this time, I'm not gonna do that. No, sir. Actually, you know what? Wood has a lot of stripes. Maybe I should be doing that. Like this. That would sell it, right? I think that would sell it better. If I had like some tiny stripes all over it. Yeah. Oh, actually, I have vines here as well. I should come up with a color for the vines. Mm. Okay. Oh, I see. Because I was completely forgetting the part where I have like, what is that? Is it some moss or something like that? It looks like it, doesn't it? Let me check out the original file. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't understand it. Let me pull up the box. I have the box right here. So it's the one from Squidmar from the jungle theme, which I think it's this one, right? Right. It is. It is this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. So I should be doing like something like so it's moth, but it's not like that mothy, right? Yeah, it's mothy, but it's not that mossy, so hey, they keep the green on, which is a cool aspect also. Yeah, I think that one is enough. Not gonna think too much on it. Just go with the flow. But yeah. cleaning up here whenever I can. All these tiny pieces. Yeah, I was thinking about one thing. I completely forgot that there is a website where you can post all your minis. I think it's my cool minis or something. I think that's like a repository or something where people post their minis and stuff. Should be looking up into it. So guys, unfortunately we are heading towards the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Maybe I'll do another between, in the middle of the week. Not sure about that yet, but maybe when I'll be painting the League of Voltan, I will be trying a cool color scheme that Ninjon used. So yeah, I'll be trying that. So thank you everyone. Painted 3D Prints, once again, thank you for the follow you gave me last week. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. today. I'm too tired for